What up, Wiffle Ballers, and welcome back. We are at AWA Field in Edmonds, Washington. It is pouring rain here today, but you know what? Rain or shine, we're still playing wiffle ball. Tonight we have the Southern Stingers taking on the Central Cyclones. We're going to get right into it tonight, folks. Stingers or nothing.
And that's deep. That has a chance. Gone. Air ball to Jake. Play from Jake Oliver. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk off. Thomas. Deep. Gone. Peter makes the great flips the first. Peter McNeil.
And we are back, everybody. We are here for the Southern Stingers and the Central Cyclones. We're going to get straight into the starting lineups for tonight. For the Southern Stingers, they're going to have their full squad here tonight. We have Jordan Rice in the leadoff spot. Team captain Peter McNeil will be hitting in the 2-hole tonight. Drew Tenzar, the rookie, is going to be hitting 3. Drew has hit incredibly well so far in his AWA seasons. Barrett Carlo will be hitting 4, and Cole Blevins will round out the team hitting number 5. For the Central Cyclones tonight, there is some adjustments to their starting lineup. Some guys are not pictured who are here tonight. Jackson Carr will lead off for the Central Cyclones. Jason Morehouse will hit 2 as well. Dominic DeMiro, unfortunately, not able to be here tonight. And team captain Evan Clugston also not able to be here. But Gabe DeMiro, Dominic's brother, he will be here tonight playing, hitting 3. And to round out the team, Jeremy Langstead will be hitting 4. Those are tonight's starting lineups for both squads. We're going to be getting into first pitch here within the next few moments.
Can't tell I told you that I don't wanna go back. I'm just afraid that I'll lose you, and I don't wanna hide or waste another lie. You say yes, and don't make waves. I don't need to say that you know that I'll try, and I don't wanna hide or waste another lie. Say no.
What is going on, ladies and gents? We are out here, AWA Field, for Central Cyclones, Southern Stingers, and we are about to get into first pitch of Game 1 of this 3-game series. Gabe DeMiro will be on the mound for the Central Cyclones. Unfortunately, Gabe's brother Dominic and Evan Clugston, team captain of the Cyclones, not able to be here tonight, but Gabe will be starting it off on the mound for the Cyclones. Jordan Rice will lead it off for the Stingers. Gabe getting in some some last-minute pitches here before we start this game. Jordan Rice up to the plate for the Stingers. Very wet and rainy night here in Edmonds, Washington, but you know how we do it out here in WA. Rain or shine, we still wiffle ballin'. First pitch is a strike down the middle at 54 miles an hour to Jordan Rice. All the way, 0-2. Pitch. Popped up into the air. It hits the tree. That is a foul ball. 0-2 the count. Ground ball in play. Jackson Carr coming on, and he is not going to be able to throw it over to Jeremy Langston at first in time. Jordan Rice reaches with an infield single to begin this game number 1. Peter McNeil is going to step up hitting 2 tonight for the Southern Stingers. Fouls that first pitch off, 0-1. .56 miles an hour. That's a strike. 0-2. Gabe DeMiro. Great pitch from him right there to get ahead. Outside. That's 59, Gabe. Yep. High. 2-2. And that is ground ball to Jackson Carr again over at third. Jordan Rice is called out. Force out at second. Jordan is out at second base. There's one away in the top of the first. I've just been informed that he was not on the base. He is actually safe. Great eye from the productions table over there, seeing that on the replay. Jason Morehouse did not step on the bag for the force. Jordan Rice is actually safe. Everybody's safe. Runners on first and second. No outs for Drew Tenzar. Pitches inside, 1-0. Instead of there being 1 out, the Stingers now in business with 2 runners on and nobody out. Drew Tenzar, 2 home runs on the season. Reason he is hitting in the 3 spot tonight for the Stingers. 2-1. The number 2 overall pick in the draft this season. Been a great addition for this Stingers team. And that is ripped down the first baseline. That'll be a long foul ball, 2-2. To Drew Tenzar. Strike 3, 57 miles per hour on the gun. Great pitch from Gabe DeMuro going upstairs on Drew Tenzar and gets him for the first out of the inning. But the Stingers, they still have 2 runners on, and Cole Blevins going to step up to the plate. Many may not know this, but Cole Blevins, first time it's ever happened in the AWA, had a 1,000 fielding percentage last season for the Stingers. Never seen before. Pretty impressive by Cole. He's been a very great, solid player for the Stingers. Been with the Stingers for 3 seasons now. And Peter McNeil could not be happier to have Cole on his squad. Cole been old, reliable for this Stingers team. 2-1 is the count. Fouled off. 2-2. That's 59, no pitch. 59 miles an hour, no pitch. 2-2. For those of you who don't know, we have a speed limit here in the AWA. You can only pitch 58 miles per hour. That is the cap. Anything over 58 miles per hour is considered a no pitch. 2-2. Strike 3, 50 miles per hour. Cole Blevins down on strikes. There's now 2 away in this top of the first. Stingers still have 2 runners on. And Jordan Rice is going to come back up for the Stingers to hopefully give them an early lead in this game 1. Wet and rainy night here in Edmonds, Washington. We've played a few rainy games so far this 2022 season. And it's kind of interesting because you get to see a lot of players slip and fall out on the field. Can be slick out here when it's raining. So we'll probably see some of that here tonight. 1-1 to Jordan Rice. Strike, 55 miles an hour. Connects. 1-2. Gabe DeMuro pitching well this far for the Cyclones, and it's something that they desperately need, given both of their top pitchers, Dominic DeMuro and Evan Clugston, have not been able to make it to games so far this year. Central Cyclones team, I mean, they're World Series champions as of last year, the defending World Series champs, and not have 2 of their top players, it hurts, but regardless, they've still played well, and that's strike 3 on Jordan Rice. Gabe DeMuro able to just nick the outside part of the zone, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the inning. And although the Stingers get 2 runners on to start off the game, Gabe DeMuro pulls through for the Cyclones. It strikes out 3 in the inning. No runs come across for the Stingers in the top of the first. We're going to head to the bottom of the first. Score is still 0-0. And Jackson Carr is going to lead it off for the Cyclones. Peter McNeil going to be on the mound for this game number 1. Peter normally pitches games 1 and 3 of the series. But last week against the Pilots, he had elected to throw Jordan Rice in game 1. He pitched games 2 and 3. Peter was very effective last week, and we know how effective Jordan Rice can be. Many of you may know Jordan Rice was featured on SportsCenter a couple weeks ago for a knuckleball that he threw. Very good pitcher. You go right ahead whenever you want. First pitch on the way here from Peter McNeil, just missing the zone. Jackson Carr got lucky right there, 1-0. Hits the top, and that was right where the first pitch was, essentially 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. Curveball way outside. Full count. It's Jackson Carr. Peter trying to get a good grip on these balls out here. They're slick. And that's just low, as you can see. Peter not having a good grip on that throw, and ends up walking the first guy. Jackson Carr's on with nobody out. Gabe DeMiro, the power hitter, hitting number 2. Gabe already with a bomb on the season in the first series. Pitches inside, 1-0. Another low pitch from Peter. 2 balls, no strikes. Rio, now to Gabe. Peter really struggling to find a grip out there on those balls. And yeah, he's going to walk 2 batters in a row right there. We got to get that man a towel. You need a towel, Peter? Dog, just hang that thing in your pants or something, like, you know, and just wipe your hands off all that. That's what I do. What? Both of them walked. Ding dong, what have you been doing? Jeremy Lake said to the plate, yo, don't step on the ground.
Why are you messing in the mud, man?
You got a stick in your boot?
The mud you just stepped in.
I got a stick in my boot.
Your career 289 hitter with 10 home runs.
He only has 10 home runs? Jeez, Jeremy.
5 of them were playoffs. Hey!
Get your bread up, brother.
Talking about my stats, you're targeting me now.
2 pitches hit Jeremy. 2-0. Do not walk this ding dong. Outside, 3-0. Hey, Jeremy, I put 20 bucks on it. You won't swing at this next pitch. I knew it! 4 pitch walks. 4 pitch walk to Jeremy Lankstead. Bases juiced. Peter McNeil really struggling to grip that ball out there in this wet weather. We know how effective Peter can be when the balls are dry. Jason Morehouse up. Ground ball back to Peter McNeil. He goes home and he's going to get Jackson Carr for the first out of the inning. Bases remain loaded, but 1 away. Peter got the out that counted. Score remains 0-0. Jackson Carr steps in. Bases juiced. 1 out. Peter's decided to go with the overhand throw, a little bit more accurate on that toss. Ground ball in play. Peter throws the first and gets Jackson Carr for the out over at first. Gabe DeMiro will score. That's our first run of the ball game. And the Cyclones, they lead it early, 1-0, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Gabe DeMiro steps in. Second at-bat of the day. Walked in his first plate appearance. Foul ball. 0-1. And that's ripped over Cole's head over at first base off the wall, just barely missing a home run. And Gabe DeMiro, Jeremy Langsted's going to come around to score. Score is now 2-0 Cyclones. RBI single for Gabe DeMiro. Here we go with Jeremy Langsted. Taking his first cut of the day. Unsurprisingly, missed it. Ground ball, that's a fair ball in play. Jason Morehouse could have stayed at third base, but instead runs into the out. Peter tags him, but 2 runs come home for the Cyclones in the bottom of the first. They lead it 2-0. We go to the top of 2. Shout out to everybody here with us tonight. Thank you everybody on both YouTube and TikTok for being with us on this wet and rainy Thursday night wiffle ball matchup. And happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody too. Forgot that was today. Hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday. Peter McNeil starting it off for the Stingers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that is ripped to Jackson Carr over at third. He throws over to first. Jeremy Langston just can't hold on. Peter McNeil is safe at first. Pretty good play there from Jackson Carr, able to field it cleanly and throw over to first, but Jeremy Langston just couldn't complete the play. Drew Tenzar is going to step up, runner on first and nobody out. And that is ripped. One hops the fence. Peter McNeil is just running very carefully out there, and I don't blame him. Peter absolutely ruptured his knee last season in the playoffs, as most of you may remember. And we just need him to be as careful as possible out there on the base paths. Very slick out there. But Peter goes first to third on that single from Drew Tenzar. Runners at the corners. Nobody out for Cole Blevins. Outside, 1-1. That's the count to Cole. And that is ripped up the middle. Jackson Carr bobbles the ball. Cole Blevins give him an RBI single. The Stingers are on the board. It's 2-1. Cyclones still lead it. But runners on first and second and nobody out. Jordan Rice up to the plate. Fouls that one off, 0-1. Hopped up, that's high, that's deep. Jason Morehouse makes the grab. Made that look a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but Jason Morehouse makes the grab. Good catch from him. As there's now 1 away in the top of the second. Jordan Rice hit that to the warning track out there in center. Inches away from a home run, but it stays in the yard. Peter McNeil is stepping back in. Foul ball down the third baseline. Hitting the Quackenbush down there. There's a puddle on the plate? We need to wipe that up. Fouled again down the third baseline. 0-2. Peter McNeil. Strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout. Gabe DeMiro, big out from him. 2 away now on the top of the second. Drew Tenzar stepping in with 2 on. Ground ball right back to Gabe DeMiro. Gets underneath his hands. Everybody's going to be safe. It's a single for Drew Tenzar. So it was just out of the reach of Gabe DeMiro. Bases loaded, but there is 2 outs. Cole Blevins coming right back up to the plate. Cole had an RBI single on his last at-bat. Be huge if he could do it again here. Tie the game, tie and run for the Stingers is over at third base and Jordan Rice. Ground ball right to Gabe DeMiro, and Jordan Rice unfortunately is tagged out as he's going home. 1 run comes home for the Stingers. Score is 2-1 Cyclones as we go into the bottom of the second of the first game of this 3-game series. With it being so wet and rainy out here, a lot of players are having to make some adjustments out on the field. It's slick and wet. Peter struggling a little bit there at the beginning of the first inning, trying to get a grip on the ball. Started to figure it out, throwing overhand. In that inning, see if he can continue to force the Cyclones to hit in the outs. We'll see in this inning. Jason Morehouse lead it off for the Cyclones. Jason had a nice catch out there in the outfield last inning. Popped up, hit the tree, foul ball. 0-1. And that's right over to Jordan, and Jordan can't get there. Jason Morehouse in there. That's an opposite field line drive single. Good piece of hitting from him, able to get on for the Cyclones. Nobody out. Popped up. Jordan Rice is right there. Should be an easy play for him, and he makes the grab for the first out. 1 away now. In the bottom of the second, Gabe DeMiro stepping up to the plate. Gabe has a single in this game already, just barely missing a home run. Excellent curveball right there from Peter. 1-1. Fouled away. Peter ahead now, 1-2. Curveball. Gabe DeMiro able to just foul it off to stay alive. 1-2. The 1-2 on the way here. Outside. 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Just high right there. Full count. Here to Gabe DeMiro. Curveball's inside. Gabe DeMiro works a walk after being down early at 1-2. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Jeremy Lankstead stepping in. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think so. That's what it looks like. It's time to shut. We'll see, man. Don't strike out, Jeremy. You know, if you think about striking out, you will strike out. So don't strike out. Just don't strike out, man. 0-1. Am I the liability?
I took him.
You make this league so much more enjoyable, Jeremy.
You do too, Mark. Don't cut yourself short, man. You're a crucial part. I'm backstage right now, so I can't hear me.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. 1-1. High and outside, 2-1. right down the middle. Jeremy wasn't expecting it. 2-2. Oh, 2-2. Oh, curveball was gonna be right in there. Jeremy able to foul that one off. That was gonna be right there.
Kellenic couldn't do that.
Kellenic couldn't.
We got the same number.
2-2. It hits him right in the groin. Jeremy not liking that.
Lucky.
He's having a word with Peter McNeil right now. Just threw a wiffle ball right at him.
Charge the batter.
Full count. Ground ball down the third baseline. Peter throws over to third. Jordan Rice is not going to be able to tag Jason Morehouse. He's safe at third. Bases juiced. Only one out. Jason Morehouse step in. Jason had a single in his last AB here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Outside for ball one. Excuse me. Ground ball up the middle. Drew Tenzar just not going to have a play, and a run is going to come home. Cyclones score another. It's 3-1. The bottom of the second, and Jackson Carr is going to get an opportunity here with the bases loaded. Inside. 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1. I think those are broken. Dang, you just want that to get into his head. You're entering them wrong. 1-1. 2-1. Ground ball right back to Peter. He's going to throw home for the out. It's an out. Gabe DeMiro called out at home. 2 away. Base is still loaded. Cyclones, they lead it 3-1. Gabe DeMiro steps in. This is a tall task for Peter McNeil. Criminy. Ground ball up the middle. Jordan Rice coming on. Throws over to first. Doesn't get Gabe DeMiro. Jackson Carr is advancing, trying to advance. Cole throwing home. It gets Jason Morehouse right before he slides into home. Jackson Carr apparently was not awake on the base paths out there. 1 run does score for the Cyclones, so they now lead it 4-1. That's an RBI single for Gabe DeMiro. If Jackson Carr would have stayed at second and not tried to advance, yeah, bases would still be loaded, but Jackson Carr decides to try to advance on the throw from Jordan Rice over to first. Jason Morehouse was on third, forcing Jason to have to go home, and Cole was able to just throw to the net at home and get the easy out on Jason Morehouse. That's a break right there for the Southern Stingers. But 2 runs do come across in the bottom of the second. The Cyclones, they lead it 4-1. And the Stingers are going to need to provide some offense here in the top of the third. Otherwise, the Cyclones are just 3 outs away from taking this game 1 of the series. He said, yeah. Jordan Rice really gonna need to get on here for the Stingers. As he fouls that first pitch off. 0-1. Ground ball. That's a fair ball. It's a fair ball down the first baseline, and it's unlucky for Jordan Rice that it didn't roll foul there. Rolls right over the top of first base. And there's already one away in the top of the third for the Stingers. Cyclones just 2 outs away from taking this game one, and Peter's going to really need to provide some offense here for the Stingers, get something started. They want to have an opportunity to win this first game. It's outside. 1-0. Fouled off down the third baseline. 1-1. What's up, Thomas? 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside again, 3 balls, 1 strike for Peter McNeil. Any way Peter could get on here would be big for the Stingers. Down 3 runs right now in the top of the third. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Full count. Peter McNeil. Fouled away. What would have been ball 4 instead is a foul. All right, say less, say less. I respect that, I respect that. I like that, I like that. Full count, Peter McNeil not here to walk. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, Gabe DeMiro sits down Peter McNeil. That's the second out in the top of the third. And the Cyclones are now just 1 out away from taking game 1. Drew Tenzar steps in. Ground ball right to Gabe DeMiro. Fields it well, takes it himself. Almost slipped on the play. And the Cyclones take game 1, final score 4-1. We're going to get game 2 started here fairly quickly. Gabe DeMiro with the win, only giving up 1 run, and Peter McNeil will take the loss in that game, giving up 4 runs. Jordan Rice is going to be on the mound to start game 2. Never an easy task facing Jordan Rice. His pitches have a ton of movement on them. So there's the knuckle right there from Jordan Rice. Again, thank you everybody for being with us on both TikTok and YouTube, joining the live streams. Appreciate everybody for being here. For those who have just joined, we're getting ready to start game number 2 of the 3-game series. Cyclones took game 1, score of 4-1. And we're getting ready for game 2. Really wet and rainy here out in Washington here today. Not a huge surprise, but we're hoping here soon that we get some nice weather in Washington. Can't say that it's unfun playing in the rain, but definitely a lot more fun to play in the sun. All right, I got you. 51. Oh, you got some speed. Speed to deal with, baby. You got some cushion. Not fast. No, like 52, 53, 51. You're like 50 to 54. Yeah, sounds like me. No, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not really sure what to say during in between games. What should I say? I mean, I wish if there was a chat, I'd read chat, but I don't have a chat to read. I'm sorry, TikTok and YouTube. I'd say what's up, but I don't know what you guys are saying. What? Oh, dude, the Mariners are making me frustrated, man. What's Northwest Coast? Is that your shout out Northwest Coastal? Jordan Rice is coach for Northwest Coastal. Jordan Rice, a basketball coach. Jordan and I used to play high school basketball back in the day. Dude is a menace on the basketball court. About to say, I don't know what else to say to them in between these games.
That's a good start.
How you feeling? You're not messing up the office shoes too much, are you?
I've been staying on cover.
That's good.
Are we good?
Let's get it. I'm ready to go, baby. Pitch number 1 of game 2 underway is ball outside of Jackson Carr. Again, Jordan Rice on the mound. Jackson Carr at the plate for the Cyclones. Ground ball back up the middle to Jordan. Bobbles off of his hand, and Jackson Carr reaches with the single to start off game 2. Big right there for the Cyclones, and Gabe DeMiro stepping in. Popped up, just misses that one. Cole Blevins under it to make the grab. And Cole Blevins, for those that don't know, 1,000 fielding percentage last season in the AWA. I mean, the man is just perfect over there at first base. No, I'm not talking about you, Fuzznuts. Jeremy Langstead stepping up to the plate. 1-0.
Gary, prove I'm wrong. He's going through it.
2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball, right back to Jordan Rice. He throws over to first and gets Jeremy Langstead for the out. That was that knuckleball, that famous knuckleball, Jordan Rice. Able to get Jeremy Langstead to ground out. Jason Morehouse up to the plate. 1-0. Popped up. Out of play. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another nasty knuckleball from Jordan Rice. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Jason Morehouse, 2 away. Runner on second. Score is 0-0 on the top of the first of game number 2. Strike 3 gets Jason Morehouse on strikes. And Jordan Rice with an effective top of the first inning pitching. Stingers really needed that after falling in game number 1. No runs come home for the Cyclones in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. And the score is 0-0. Jordan Rice stepping up to the plate. JJ Rice. Popped up in fair territory. Gabe DeMiro makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away. Here in the bottom of the first, Peter McNeil steps in, trying to get this thing started for the Stingers. That's high and deep. It misses the tree. Jackson Carr able to make the catch out there in left field. A couple of pitches for Gabe DeMiro and a couple of outs. Drew Tenzar is going to step in with 2 away. And that is ripped high and deep, and it's out of here. Drew Tenzar hits a solo shot in the bottom of the first. We knew it was coming. That's his 3rd home run on the year and gives this Stingers team some life here in game number 2. They lead it 1-0 with 2 away. And here comes Cole Blevins. Pitch is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. That was 57. Strike 1. Gabe, you've only been over, like, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 times. Not very many. Fouled away on the 3rd baseline. 1-2. Fouled off. Some good cuts right there from Cole Blevins. 1-2 is the count. Another good cut from Cole Blevins. 1-2. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a fair ball. That's in play down the 3rd baseline. Gabe DeMiro overthrows first base, and Cole's going to just keep chugging for 2. He's going to get there. And Cole Blevins, great at-bat from him. It's a slow roller down the 3rd baseline. It stays fair. And on the throwing error from Gabe DeMiro, Cole Blevins advances from 1st to 2nd. Little 2-out rally going here for the Southern Stingers. In the bottom of the first, Jordan Rice is going to step up, trying to help himself out, the runner in scoring position. Popped up into the air. That's in foul territory. Gabe DeMiro, no chance at making that play. 0-1, Jordan Rice. Fouled off. 0-2. Strike 3, great pitch right there. Gabe DeMiro able to connect on the outside part of the zone. 3 outs in the bottom of the first, but 1 run comes across for the Southern Stingers thanks to a solo home run from Drew Tenzar, his 3rd home run of the season. He's now tied for the league lead in the AWA this season. And the Stingers, they lead it 1-0. We head to the top of the second. Jackson Carr is going to lead it off. Knuckleball missing high. 1-0. Ground ball right back to Jordan. Throws over to first. Has just enough time to get Jackson Carr for the out. 1 away in the top of the second. Gabe DeMiro up to the plate for the Cyclones. That's low. Ball 1. Knuckle outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. Low. Gabe DeMiro reaches on a walk. A 1-out walk for the Cyclones. And Jeremy Langstead up to the plate. Hey, Jeremy, don't strike out. Popped up into the air, hits the tree, foul ball. Why is the L screen there? We should probably move that. The L screen? We should probably move that. I don't want anybody hitting that. Jack, we should probably move that L screen so nobody runs into it. 0-1. Ground ball, right to Peter McNeil at third base. He bobbles the ball, and Jeremy Langstead will be safe at first. Gabe DeMiro safe at second. Runners on first and second and 1 away. Thanks, Jason. You the man. You the man. Jason Morehouse up for the Cyclones. Fouls that one up. You're just trying to protect yourself. 0-1. Just a bit outside. 1-1. Dude, he's an oppo hitter, and I respect that. My guy can hit it to all sides of the field if he wanted to. Hits him on the elbow. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, good hold from Jason Morehouse. Bases loaded again for the Cyclones. I feel like all day they've just had bases loaded. Aside from Jordan's excellent inning, inning number 1 of this game, I think the Cyclones have had the bases juiced in just about every inning today. 1 away. Jackson Carr steps in, ground ball. The Cole Blevins over at first base. Jackson Carr is safe. A run comes home. Score is now tied 1-1 in the top of the second. Good job from Jackson Carr, able to fight that one off. Puts it in play, and a run comes home for the Cyclones. Gabe DeMiro steps up with the bases juiced. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A lot of movement to Jordan's pitches. Tough to hit, 0-1. Knuckle ball, 0-2. I caught your bat speed, 105 miles an hour. 0-2. Strike 3. Wow, Jordan Rice. Had a ton of movement. Able to sit down Gabe DeMiro with the bases juiced. Big out for the Stingers. There's 2 down. Jeremy Langstead is going to come in. Jeremy, I don't know what you were looking at right there, but that was down the middle. 0-1. 1-1.
I'm a consistent show here, Jack. Don't make me take away your content.
That's ripped up the middle. Jason Morehouse is going to score. Jeremy Langstead somehow gets an RBI single. Are you mic'd up? Are you mic'd up? Jeremy, are you mic'd up? Oh, okay. Jeremy Mike said he's mic'd up out there. Jason Morehouse up to the plate. Bases juiced. He watches ball 1. Again, score is 2-1. Cyclones lead. With 2 away. There's 1. I'd go grab it if I didn't have to get off this ladder. 3 balls, no strikes. Ephus popped up into the air. Cole Blevins coming on, and he makes the catch. 3 outs. And before I announce this, I need to double check. Hey, Trey, I'm not tripping. It's 2-1, right? Yeah. Okay. 2 runs come across in the inning for the Cyclones in the top of the second. They lead it 2-1. We're going to head to the bottom of the second here in game 2. Peter McNeil is going to lead it off for the Stingers. Dude, it looks wet, man. I'm staying dry under this umbrella, though. What? Bro, hit a bomb right now. I don't want to be the only pitcher you've hit a bomb off of.
True. You don't want to be the only one.
I'll announce it right now, too. Peter McNeil stepping in for the Southern Stingers. Peter has 1 home run on the season off of yours truly, Mark Campanero, last week against the Pilots. Ground ball, foul down the third baseline. 0-1. What up, Cole?
What's up, Marcus? How you doing?
Good, man. Man, you keeping that fielding percentage intact, my guy.
I tried to.
My goodness. You a beast out there. Teach me how to field so well, my man. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul away. 1-2. High and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High and deep, and it is gone! Peter McNeil, a solo home run. And we were just mentioning it at the beginning of the at-bat. Peter had 1 home run on the year. Now give him 2. A solo shot for him, and he just tied this game up 2-2 in the bottom of the second inning. Up steps Drew Tenzar, who had a solo shot in his last at-bat. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That was just 50 miles per hour, too. High. 2-1. 2-1. Nobody on and nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Fouled away. 2-2. Popped up. Hits the tree. It's a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled away again. 2-2. Hits him. He did not go around. He did not go around. It's a ball. 3-2. Full count. Fouled away again. Drew Tenzar putting up an absolute battle here. Good at bat from him. Full count remains. Ground ball. That's a fair ball in play. Gabe DeMiro cannot make the throw over to first. That's a hard play in wiffle ball. And Drew Tenzar on with the single right there. Great at bat from Drew Tenzar. Made Gabe DeMiro throw quite a few pitches in that at bat and able to fight off a single. Cole Blevins steps in. Just missing outside. 1-0 to Cole Blevins. Ground ball over to Jeremy Langston at first base. He throws to first. Good cover from Gabe DeMiro right there. Cole Blevins grounds out. Productive out, though. Drew Tenzar advances to second. 1 away. Here in the bottom of the second, Jordan Rice is going to step up. Fouled off. 0-1. Ground ball right back to Gabe. He's going to elect to tag Jordan Rice right there. A good move from Gabe DeMiro, tagging Jordan instead of flipping it over to Jeremy, as Drew may have advanced on the throw from second to third. Drew stays at second. It's 2 outs. Peter McNeil comes to the plate. Solo home run in his last at-bat in the inning. Runner on second. Fouls that one away. 0-1. 57. Dude, you're injured. You're crippled.
I'm out here.
You need to help yourself. 0-1. 0-2. Dang, bro, you hit a home run in that last at bat. You kind of nice for that.
Yeah, why not? In this weather?
Hey, yo.
That was probably, what, 4 or 9?
I thought it was like 425. Strike 3. Peter McNeil strikes out to end the inning. But Peter McNeil hit a solo home run in that inning. 1 run comes across for the Stingers, and they tie the game. It's 2-2. We go to the top of the third for the Cyclones. They will have Jackson Carr up to the plate. Yes, sir. Top 3.
Right,
2-2. Low. Wait, you're joking, right?
Peter doesn't joke.
1-0 to Jackson Carr. Knuckleball, ground ball to Peter McNeil. He throws over to first and is not going to be in time. Jackson Carr has those cleats on. He is just chugging over there to first base. He's safe. Runner on first, nobody out. Gabe DeMiro to the plate. Ground ball again to Peter McNeil. He throws over to first, and that's going to be safe. Gabe DeMiro just beats it out. Not a bad play from Peter McNeil right there. Unfortunately, it was not in time to get Gabe DeMiro. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Jeremy Langston up. Outside, ball 1. Low, ball 2. Yeah, you got to think about that one. Strike. You got to swing, bro. Come on. Who told you to take it? Oh. The manager? Aren't you the team captain of this team? 3-1. Ball 4. Jeremy Langston walks. Bases loaded. For the Cyclones, no Nobody out in the top of the third. Jason Morehouse, the Oppo Beast, steps in. Dinger Derby. Jeez, Jordan. That's gross. I know. It was 50, believe it or not. There's so much movement. I was 51. 1-1. Low. 2-1. Ephus misses outside. You should have swung. F it, bro. High. That's a walk. Jason Morehouse walks and a run comes in. That's the go-ahead run for the Cyclones. It comes in. They now lead it 3-2. Three to 2 in the top of the third. Nobody out. And bases loaded. Jordan Rice in a jam right now. Swings and misses the first pitch, 0-1. Knuckle ball just outside. Jackson Carr got lucky there, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Knuckle connects and strikes out Jackson Carr. I mean, he didn't have a chance of that one. Strikes him out. That is just disgusting from Jordan Rice. Sometimes in wiffle ball, you just got to tip your hat to the pitcher. And that moment right there, just got to tip the hat to Jordan Rice. Good pitch from him. One away, bases loaded. Gabe DeMiro steps up. Cyclones have the lead. It's 3-2. One's low, 1-0. Ripped over to Cole Blevins at first. He's safe at second. Call on the field is safe. Jack Blehaus calls. Jackson Carr safe over there at second. Cole Blevins trying to get the lead runner. He did not have a play at first. Good play from Cole trying to go over to second on that play, but just not in time. A run comes home for the Cyclones. They lead it now 4-2. And Jeremy Lankstead is going to step in. Okay, no. You hit a home run right here, I'll call you Big Slugger for the rest of the year. Every time you step in. Fouled off. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. Straight. 0-2. Oh man, you got to come back here. Strike 3, got him on 3 pitches. Two away in the top of the third. Jason Morehouse come back up to the plate for the Cyclones. Ground ball, past Jordan Rice on the mound, and nobody is there to make the play. Another run comes across. Cyclones now lead at 5-2, and they just keep chipping away here against this Stingers team. Knuckles outside, right behind Jackson Carr for ball 1. That's just gross. Drop pitch is in there, connects, 1-1. Right back to Jordan Rice. It hits him in the leg, throws the first, and is able to get Jackson Carr for the out. Good play right there from Jordan Rice. Hit him on the inner thigh. able to get the out there. But the damage from the Cyclones has been dealt in the top of the third. They score 3, and they lead it 5-2 as we go to the bottom of the third. And just like that, the Cyclones are just 3 outs away from not only taking game 2, but the series as well. Drew Tenzar leads it off for the Stingers. He had a solo home run all the way back in the first inning. Watches that inside for ball 1. Popped up into the air. Jason Morehouse coming on, and he makes the grab. Good catch right there from Jason Morehouse. Gets the first out of the inning. Cole Blevins up to the plate. What? Yeah. You chillin', I believe. Hey, Jack, you have Cole up, right? You have Cole up? Okay, cool. Ground ball, pass Gabe DeMiro on the mound. Jeremy Langsted slips and falls. He's safe at first. Good recovery from Gabe DeMiro, noticing that Jeremy Langsted, his first baseman, slipped and fell out there in the infield. Gabe DeMiro goes and covers the bag and almost gets Cole Blevins. Just wasn't in time. Cole reaches over there at first base. There's now a runner on with 1 away for Jordan Rice. We'll watch ball 1 go by. Yo, the sun is starting to come out here at AWA Field, and let me tell you, I couldn't be more happy. Popped up. Unfortunate right there for Jordan Rice. Pops up right to Gabe DeMiro, and there's now 2 away for the Stingers. They're down to their final out here in game 2. Peter McNeil is batting left-handed. I don't know why. Fouls that one off. 0-1. He said he pulled his oblique on the last swing, trying to switch it up here. That's a fair ball. That's a fair ball, and he's safe at first. Wow, that worked out for Peter McNeil as that ball stayed fair and got past the in-play line right out here in the infield. Somehow would have been considered a perfect bunt. Runners at the corners. Drew Tenzar right back up to the plate. Ground ball over to Jackson Carr at third. He throws a second and gets Peter McNeil for the out. And the Cyclones, they steal that game away from the Stingers. They win 5-2, and they take the second game of the series. They win the series. They win the series 2-0. We're going to get ready for this game number 3 between the two teams. But the Cyclones, they take games 1 and 2 quickly. They win game 2, final score of 5-2. And they also won game number 1. We're going to head to game 3, and the Stingers are just going to look to not get swept here. All the Cyclones are going to try to complete their first sweep of the season. Jackson Carr is going to have to step up on the mound for the Cyclones. Gabe DeMiro has used up all of his eligibility today. He decided to pitch games 1 and 2 for the Cyclones, and it worked out for them. Cyclones, as I mentioned, take the first 2 games of the series. Cyclones will be the home team in this game. Stingers are the away team. They will hit first.
You got any tips for me, man? I can't hit the ball.
Any tips? I just say see ball, hit ball. That's all. Keep your eye on it. See the ball, hit the ball. You're not hitting bad, bro. You'll be fine. I'm telling you, it's the weather, bro. I know. It's your time to shine, literally. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. Jordan Rice, JJ Rice, 33. Gonna lead it off for the Stingers. Getting ready to start game
Just swap through and
3 of this 3-game series. Cyclones again, they took the first 2 games of the series. They won the series. Stingers looking to not get swept in this game 3, and Cyclones looking to complete their first sweep of the season. Thank you again, everybody on TikTok and YouTube, for being with us, hanging out here on this Thursday evening. We appreciate everybody being here. For those of you who don't know about the live stream schedules, we have live streams going every Monday and Thursday from now until September 1st this season. Schedule may change, so make sure you follow us on our socials to stay up to date for any schedule changes. But as of right now, live stream games will happen every Monday and Thursday up and until September 1st. Remember to check socials for any schedule changes. Jordan Rice leads it off. Jackson Carr on the mound for the Cyclones. 0-1. Yeah, I don't think I should be the one to ask if you're ready. We should probably just ask Jack because he's doing the score table. I'm always ready. I'm always ready, bro. Oh, so that strike doesn't count? Dang.
Or I'm just getting the heat treatment at the plate.
Oh my. Are we almost ready? Are the stats set up? Hey, yo. I'm dialed. I'm dialed. I like that. Oh, getting ready for first pitch of game 3. Ball inside. 1-0. Popped up in foul territory. Gabe DeMiro coming on, and he cannot make the catch. Gabe chest tripped on a little dirt pile out there. In foul territory. 1-1 is the count for Jordan Rice. Ground ball right to Jackson Carr. He bobbles it, throws the first, and is not able to get Jordan Rice. Tough throw right there for Jeremy Langston to handle at first base, and Jordan is safe. Stingers get their leadoff man on, and Peter McNeil deciding to hit left-handed again. Up to the plate. 1-0. Strike one. Dude, you looking like Ichiro up there. You pulling out of the box. Right back to Jackson Carr. Line drive off of his chest, and Peter McNeil safe at first. Jordan Rice is going to go second to third on the throw. Wow, actually a really good swing right there from Peter McNeil, hitting left-handed. And Drew Tenzar up with runners at the corners. Inside. Hi. Popped up down the first baseline. That's out of play. 2-1. Absolutely. Absolutely, you get a hit for that. That was hit hard. 2-2. You gave Jordan. 2-2. Full count. Drew Tenzar is a tough out, man. Full count. Fouled off. Full count remains. Ripped. Jeremy Langston makes the grab, tries to flick over and get Peter at first. Not going to be able to do it. We're calling a dead ball on the field. Jordan Rice is going to have to go back to third, and Peter McNeil is going to have to go back to first. But Jeremy Langstead, excellent play from him. That's one. Yeah, it's one away. Jack, you have one out, right? Swing and a miss. Strike one. Yeah, one away. 0-1 to Cole Blevins. Strike two. It's the bottom corner, the inside part of the zone, 0-2. Ground ball to Gabe DeMiro at third. He flips over to second, gets Peter McNeil, and Jackson Carr blocks Jason Morehouse's throw going home. Jordan Rice is going to score. That's going to be the first run of the game. And the Stingers will lead it early, 1-0. Two away for Jordan Rice, runner on first. Yeah, 2 outs. Jeremy, I can't believe you caught that ball, man. Oh, that was a good catch. It was a hard catch. It's a hard hit ball. It's a tough catch to make. You got it. Over Jason Morehouse's head in center. And that's a single for Jordan Rice. His second single of the day, or of the game. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Peter McNeil still electing to hit left-handed up to the plate. Fouls that one off. 0-1. Ground ball. It's a foul ball. Dude, that almost came back into play though.
You put some English on it.
He's actually not too bad of a lefty hitter. Strike 3. Jackson Carr gets Peter McNeil. But 1 run comes across for the Stingers in the inning. They lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game 3. 1-0. I only had 1 run come across. Oh! Tenzar's throwing? Really? Drew Tenzar is going to be making his AWA debut on the mound. Peter throwing Drew Tenzar up there. Drew's already established himself as one of the better hitters in the league. 2nd overall pick this year. And Drew already has 3 home runs on the season, tied with the league leader. Aaron Schofield also up there with 3 home runs. Peter McNeil electing to go with Drew Tenzar to start game 3, trying to see what Drew has, get him some innings. Stingers have many pitchers on their team. I mean, Peter McNeil and Jordan Rice, 2 great 1 and 2s. But Drew trying to become that third for the Stingers. Getting some warm-up pitches in here. As many of you know, for rookies in the league, very hard to get that command down on the wiffle ball. We've seen a few pitches from Drew so far and not looking too bad out there on the mound. He gets some innings under his belt and he could really become a third pitcher for these Stingers. And we're ready for pitch number 1. Outside. Oh wait, hold on. Is he ready?
Are you ready, Trav?
Jack, you good? Okay, we're gonna count this as pitch 1. This is pitch 1. Fouled away, 0-1. Hey. Watch it up there, buddy. Ball 1, 1-1. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There you go, man. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 55. Oh, you got a couple of mile per hour to work with, my guy. Got a couple MPHs to work with. What? Yeah, 2-2. Low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball. Good piece of hitting from Jackson Carr. They had a shift on for him, and he beats the shift. 1-0. Good job right there from Jackson Carr. Single to start the bottom of the first. Gabe DeMiro steps in. 1 on and nobody out. Low from Drew, 1-0. Ground ball in play. Cole Blevins is just not going to have a play there. Single for Gabe DeMiro. Back-to-back singles for the Cyclones, and they have runners on first and second. Nobody out. What up, Jeremy? You what? Jeremy Lankstead for the Cyclones. 1-0. Pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes. Popped up in foul territory. It is playable. It's going to go foul. 2-1.
Belly died.
2-1. Swing and a miss. The slow riser. 2-2. Fouled off. I think that one went in the neighbor's yard, man. 2-2. Inside. Full count. Fouled off. Jeremy Lankstead staying in there. Staying in there. What? Full count. Fouled off again. Dude, you got holes in your Under Armour.
I know.
What are you doing?
It's like the one I snowboarded in.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Full count. Ripped! That's a fair ball! And that's going to be a ground rule double for Jeremy Lankstead. 1 run's going to come across. An RBI ground rule double. Jeremy Lankstead. Good piece of hitting from him. And he ties this game 1-1 in the bottom of the first. Jason Morehouse is up with runners in scoring position. 0-1. Fouled away. Fouled away again. That's playable, but not out of the reach of Cole Blevins. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball. That's fair. That's in play. Drew Tenzar, just no play for him. Down there on the third baseline, Jason Morehouse just continues to hit the ball. Oppo, we've been talking here today. I don't think he's pulled a ball yet this season. Jackson Carr is in with the bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and missing right there, 1-1. Side 2-1. Hey, can you adjust the zone, Jackson? Yeah, you can like get behind it. Yeah, that's fine. 2-1. Strike 2. 2-2. Outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and save that ball. That is Drew Tenzar's first strikeout in the AWA. And it comes with the bases loaded. Big out right there for the Stingers as they're in a jam right now. 1 away. Gabe DeMiro comes up to the plate, 1 out. Which is outside. 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. Two one. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yep. Outside. That's a walk. A run comes in. What up, dude? Jeremy Langstead scores for the Cyclones. And the Cyclones lead it 2-1 in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded, 1 away. Behind Jeremy Langstead for ball 1. Jeremy had a ground rule double in his last at-bat. Popped up. And Cole Blevins cannot make the play in foul territory. He was coming on, trying to make that play. Tough play from Cole. For Cole. Wasn't able to catch it. What'd you say? 2-1. Oh, you put us. I'm sure you did. Yeah, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Don't strike out, Jeremy. Ground rule double came on 3-2 last time. Popped up, hits the tree. It's a foul ball. What? Good looks, Tree. Full count. Wow, that was soft. You walked right there. Jeremy Langstead walks. Give him another RBI. Another run comes across for the Cyclones. They lead at 3-1 in the bottom of the first. Jason Morehouse, who consistently hits Oppo, comes up to the plate. 1-0. 2-0. Are you trying to hit his bat? Ground ball past Drew Tenzar on the pitcher's mound. A run comes across. Another run scores for the Cyclones. Jackson Carr steps in. Foul. Off. 0-1. Still 1 out in the bottom of the first. Jack. Do you have 4-1? 4-1. 4-1 is the score. Cyclones, they lead it. Popped up. Drew Tenzar coming on, and he is not going to get there in time. That's a foul ball. Sorry. That ball is not in play. It did not go past the in-play line. On 2. Low. Popped up in the air. Drew coming on, and he makes the grab. Makes the sliding catch, and we were waiting for it. Drew Tenzar, that's his redemption grab. Many of you may remember last week against the Pilots, Drew Tenzar crashed into the tree out there in right center. He had made the catch initially, but the tree caused him to drop the ball. Give him a redemption catch right there. Coming on, making a slide and grab. Good play from Drew. 2-0 here to Gabe DeMiro. Rip, that's foul ball. Foul ball. On the third baseline, 2-1. Ripped high and deep. Cole Blevins not going to be able to get there in time. 2-2. That ball just tailed away from the foul pole. Had enough distance to get out, but yeah, it's full count. Strike 3. Drew Tenzar sits down Gabe DeMiro. That's the third out of the inning, but not after 4 runs come across for the Cyclones. And they lead it 4-1. We go to the top of the second. Dude, I know it's hard to pitch in this league, man. Once you get some innings, though, like you'll start to get the hang of it. But
I could not throw a strike. That was so tough.
it's nothing like baseball.
Also, the ground balls to third, that's killer.
Dude, yeah, they're tough
Longest
plays to
throw of
make.
the diamond.
Tough plays to make.
Unfortunately, that's just not a play that's made.
Ground ball down to third, an out in baseball, and wiffle ball, it's a single.
You ready? Everyone ready?
I'm ready to go. Drew Tenzar up for the Stingers to lead off this top of the second. Ground ball to Jeremy Langston at first, and he is going to try to tag Drew Tenzar. He's out at first base. Good play from Jeremy Langston right there. And there's now 1 away in the top of the second. Cole Blevins up to the plate for the Stingers. He did go 0-1. Cole, I know that pitch looked good. I know. Strike 2, 0-2. Cole, you're ready to hit. I like that. A strike 3. He watches that one go by. A 3-pitch strikeout for Jackson Carr. And unfortunately for Cole Blevins, the best looking pitch he doesn't swing at. 2 away in the top of the second, Jordan Rice up to the plate. Outside, 1-0. Ground ball down the third baseline, foul, 1-1. Jordan Rice has a couple of singles in this game. Swing and a miss. Low pitch, 1-2. Fouled it off. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Ripped. Foul. That would have stayed fair. Jordan Rice would have had a home run right there. Fouled off. Good battle right here for Jordan Rice. Good at bat from him. 2-2. Low. Works it full. This is a great at bat from Jordan Rice, forcing Jackson Carr to throw a lot of pitches this at bat. Yeah, he tipped one of them. Ground ball in play. Gabe DeMiro coming on. Throws over to first. And yeah, he dropped the ball. He's safe. Jeremy Langston dropped the ball. That was a really good play from Gabe DeMiro. Jeremy Langston unfortunately couldn't hold on. And Jordan Rice is safe over at first base. Peter McNeil stepping in. I don't know why he swung at that. It hit him on the leg. 0-1. Oh, and 2. You might want to go to hitting right. He's injured.
I pulled literally everything like below my waist.
Well, I respect the courage that you have to keep going here. Strikes out. That's 3 outs in the inning. As Peter McNeil strikes out. The Stingers may need to think about pinch hitting for Peter McNeil. He is broken right now. We head to the bottom of the second. The Cyclones lead it 4-1. Drew Tenzar is going to stay out there on the mound for the Stingers. 4-1. You what? That was a really good play from Gabe, too. Jack had the call on the field is out, but he was behind you, and I saw you drop it. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Foul ball. Hits the Quackenbush, so it's foul. 1-2. Low. 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You don't like me, man. Just say it.
Jeremy, you got 2 strikes. Don't strike out now, man. I know, you really haven't. Dude, you're not going to K here. You're going to be fine, dude. That's a walk. That's a walk. Jeremy Lake said walks to start the bottom of the second. Jason Morehouse steps in. Ground ball to Drew Tenzar. He's going to throw over to first and gets Jason Morehouse for the first out of the inning. 1 away. Jackson Carr up to the plate. Drew Tenzar, this is his debut on the mound in the AWA. Been really just trying to figure it out. Ground ball over to Jordan Rice. Not able to get Jackson Carr in time. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Gabe DeMiro steps up to the plate. A fair warning. He may not be a good pitch to contact type of guy to throw to. Fouled off. 0-2. Gabe DeMiro, one of the best power hitters in the AWA. Strike 3, able to get him. Wow. It's a big strikeout right there for Drew Tenzar. 2 away. Runners on first and third, and Jeremy Langston is right back up to the plate for the Cyclones.
I do? 306. I'm a big slugger.
Strike!
You gotta see one.
Down the zone, right down the middle. 0-1. Outside. 1-1.
I mean, he threw gas like that time.
That was only 51.
You never know what you're gonna get out
You
here.
and Brock just need to have a pitching clinic at your live out like 24/7.
2-1. Yeah, you guys need to turn the wiffle pitching into a drinking game or something over there. That's high and deep, and it's gone! Jeremy Lakestead, 3-run home run. Oh my goodness. That pitch was over his head, and he chopped at it and hit a home run. A 3-run shot, and the Cyclones, they lead it 7-1 in the bottom of the second. That 3-run home run coming with 2 outs in the inning. Jeremy Lankstead. Big hit from him right there. 2-0. Ground ball right back to Drew, and he's going to throw over to first for the out. There's 3 outs. We head to the top of the third. The Cyclones have a commanding lead here. They lead it 7-1. And they're just 3 outs away from this sweep against the Stingers.
This is the last inning.
Imagine the days when we didn't score mid-game.
7-1. We're here, just about to start the final inning of this 3-game series. A huge thank you again to everybody on TikTok and YouTube for being with us here today. Really appreciate everybody's support. Thank you, everybody. 1-0 here to Drew Tenzar. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Two one. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the third. 3-1. Popped up. It doesn't hit the tree. And Gabe DeMiro makes the grab for the first out here in the top of the third. And the Cyclones are now just 2 away from completing the sweep. Cole Blevins is going to step in for the Stingers. Jackson Carr, though, has pitched a great game thus far for the Cyclones. Only giving up 1 run in the game. Fouled away. 1-1. You almost hit me with that, Cole. 1-1. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled away. 2-2. Low. Full count. Down to Cole Blevins. Nobody on and 1 away. In the top of the third, the Cyclones lead it 7-1 here in game 3. Just a couple of outs away from completing this sweep here today against the Stingers. Hi, Cole Blevins gets on with a walk. That was a full count. You just walked him. Jordan Rice up to the plate for the Stingers. Stingers did get a man on, do have a man on, so it is possible that the Stingers get a rally going here with an out in the third. Popped up. Jason Morehouse coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stingers going to really need to get something going with 2 outs in the top of the third. They're down 6 runs, and that's ripped, popped up to Gabe DeMiro, and he's going to make the grab. And the Cyclones just complete the sweep against the Southern Stingers. The Cyclones win all 3 games today. They win this final game with a final score of 7-1, and that is going to do it here for us tonight at AWA Field. The Cyclones win 3 against the Stingers and complete the sweep. That's going to be it from us here. Thank you, everybody, for being here on both YouTube and TikTok. We appreciate everybody's support. Thank you so much. We're going to leave the TikTok live going for a little bit here tonight. We're probably going to do some practice swings, things like that, have some guys throw some pitches. We'll have the TikTok live going for a little bit of time after these games here. If you would like, I believe we're going to be doing some player interviews and things over on our YouTube channel. Just going to be answering some chat questions over on YouTube. So if you haven't already, go over and check out the YouTube channel. And thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it. We will see everybody on Monday.